Welcome to the channel. We shall again be discussing the topic of PIA privatization, and the subtopic is very important, and that is why foreign investors did not pick. This, in total, is our video number 98. Now, coming to once again, why foreign investors did not pick. In our view, this is not because PIA has no value. It is because foreign strategic airlines price risk very differently. उनका नुक्ता नज़र मुख्तलिफ होता है. चलिए, पहली प्राइमरी रीजन क्या है? Political and sovereign risk. Foreign airlines require route freedom, labor flexibility, pricing autonomy, regulatory certainty. Whereas in our case, Pakistan scores weakly on policy continuity. This is the main issue, that policies are either terminated or changed while there is change in the government. Second is contract enforceability, aviation regulatory independence. The foreign airlines fears policy reversal risk. I repeat, fears policy reversal risk more than financial loss. And this is the primary reason. Now coming to another powerful reason, and that is labor and human capital constraints. क्या ये के पास क्या है इसमें? क्या ये है strong unions? Number two, high staff to aircraft ratio, political employment legacy. These are, and all the three factors are very, very important. That is strong union, high staff to aircraft ratio, political employment legacy. And what foreign airlines want, in opposite to this, which I think ability to downside or redeploy based on merit. Number two, performance linked pay. वैसे ही मुफ्त में तनख्वाहें नहीं, बल्कि performance is linked to the pay of the employees. Non-political HR decisions. The crux is, key point is, labor inflexibility is a deal breaker for strategic airlines. It is a deal breaker. That is the most important factor. Coming to the third important reasons, and that is flight fleet and network misalignment. Foreign airlines prefer modern homogeneous fleets, stable hub economics, cargo passenger optimization. Whereas PIA issue aging mixed fleet, आहिस्ता fleet पुराना होता जा रहा है, रिपेयर और मेंटेनेंस बढ़ती जा रही है और नए तैयारे बहुत कम है. Subscale network, weak cargo monetization. कार्गो के कोई खास काम नहीं हुआ और ये बड़ा वीक लिंक है. Weak cargo monetization. It is strategic buyers prefer building organically over inheriting complexity. किसी complex situation विरासत में लेने के बजाय जो अपना नया निज़ाम ऑर्गेनिक निज़ाम खड़ा करना चाहते हैं, लिहाजा उन्होंने इस बेट में हिस्सा नहीं ली. Other factors, sanctions, compliance and reputation risk. I repeat, reputation risk. Hands हमारे ऊपर लगे PIA पर, that is EU bans historical factors. Lefty scrutiny history, it is not impressive. FAA, EASA perception risk. ये तमाम जो रिस्क हैं, they are safety related. Sanctions भी लगी, काफी अर्से तक PIA की फ्लाइट्स यूरोप और खासतौर पर UK वगैरह के लिए मअतल रही, और ऐसे इश्यूज की वजह से ये लोग बिडिंग में से नहीं ले पाए. Our current airline key point is current airlines cannot risk brand contaminations. I repeat, brand contaminations. That is a biggest issue. Coming to the fifth important reason, and that is financial return versus opportunity cost. This is also very important. Foreign airline ask questions to themselves. Why deploy capital here instead of India, Vietnam, Africa, Latin America, or anywhere else in the known world? Why risks adjusted are less than alternatives. Investors opportunity in the opportunities around the world, so would shy onto a place with so many involved. This is rational capital allocation, not a Pakistan specific consideration. That is how decisions are made by the foreign investors. The conclusion is this background, our conclusion is foreign airlines avoided PIA not due to risk, but due to uncontrollable non-financial risk. And with the idea that domestic investors, domestic conglomerates can manage these risks better because they are on the ground and they know the organization much better than foreign investors. Anyway, the privatization of PIA has some positive aspects too. Number one, it has reduced government fiscal burden, has been a permanent as a perennial drain or public finances on the public finances. Privatization halts recurring losses and shifts operational risk to private management. Therefore, no subsidy or no other package is being given to PIA from now will be given from now onward. The true positive aspect was transparency of auction. The televised auction among multiple bidders, although limited, add credibility to the price discovery process. Number three, capital commitment required. The buyer must commit additional capital of Pakistan rupee 80 billion over the 5 years, which would modernize the airline and improve operations. The third positive aspect is retain government stake. Authorizes retain 25% with the government, so the state will benefit from future upside the airline turns out. There are certain negative aspects. There are certain concerns too. That is, legacy liability absorbed by the state. A large chunk of the airline's liabilities was shifted away from the operating airlines into government entities to facilitate privatization. This transfer risk to taxpayers. So in this case, taxpayer will be affected. Number two concern is non-core asset exclusion. In real estate, other valuable holding may mean the government gave up potential value to make the airlines more marketable. But limited foreign strategic interests. Privatization did not attract major global airlines operators as a bidder, resting concerns about long-term commercial attractiveness and profitability of the organization. This could indicate valuation caution by market players. Motor aviation industry risk. Airlines are capital intensive, cyclic, and exposed to fuel price volatility. In global travel demand swings, success depends upon competent aviation experience management execution. These are few concerns about PIA privatization. General assessment, the overall situation aspect on the different aspects. That is, number one, immediate fiscal relief to the government. Our assessment is yes, it is very steep. Price versus asset evaluation mixed, depends upon assumptions. Long-term investor upside is possible if turnaround succeeds. Taxpayer protection from liabilities. The government has absorbed most of the risk. Transparency and process quality. Yes, it was good, and to some extent, it is acceptable. The deal of privatization represents a pragmatic privatization outcome given decades of losses and political complexity. The price appears so reasonable on a structured balance sheet basis, but not definitely high relative to all economic value PIA might have had if fully leveraged or restructured differently. So here are certain concerns of the people, of the public of Pakistan. It balances fiscal necessity against market appetite, but value capture for the public could have been stronger if non-core assets or liabilities were treated differently. With this, we conclude our today's discussion on the subject of PIA privatization and with the subtopic of why foreign investors did not bid. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please do like, share, and subscribe as soon as possible to receive the videos on the unique subjects, on the different, on the assorted subjects, maybe technical, business, organization, painting, plating, etc., related to motorcycle, scooter, and auto rickshaw. Thank you and thank you very much.